Alright, I'm going to start the timer in 3, 2, 1, and go. So this is another Game Boy side-scroller, kind of like Follow the Foot Clan, but it's definitely has a lot of differences. You're going to notice a lot of the familiar soundtracks from the original game, but it also has its own unique. Our goal is to do this in under 35 minutes. Most of the game is pretty RNG free. Like my last game, the bosses can sometimes be our mystery meats, but they're a lot less brutal than Rescue Palooza. And this game has some of the worst audio as far as voices. And because this is pizza time, I'm willing to lose a second. We gotta hear it. It's pizza time. I am willing to take that second loss. Some things are just worth it, you know? So yeah, this stage is just beating up a bunch of foot soldiers. Trying to stay out of the way. Our first boss is going to be Rocksteady. But yeah, this game has definitely taken on a whole bunch of new strategies that we all need to learn. L-Rock held the world record for this until this week, and it was 29-40 something, or 50 something, and now it's down to almost a flat 29. And I don't know where it stops, because they keep submitting run after run that's better and better. So we keep walking forward here. That just saves us a little bit of time. We don't have to wait on a lot of animations in this game. We jump low so that we don't grab the pipe there. I'm going to jump over these because we don't need to kill them. Alright, this is our first little mini boss section. We just gotta fight a bunch of foot here. I know, he's holding the size very, well, it's actually a really traditional way to hold the sai. It's actually not a bladed weapon, it's for parrying. Most of your, assaults with a, sai is done from the, butt of the sai. Oh, nice. We've got a good pattern here. But when you see, because I do a lot of weapons work. A lot of the forms, you do most of the blocking with the bladed side of it. They aren't sharp. It's a blunt weapon. Like the ones you see in the 90s movie, those are legit, and they definitely aren't sharp. Oh yeah, we don't want all these pizzas. And yes, NES Master, this is my final run of the day. It's up to you. A lot of people take Donatello for this stage because he's got a slightly longer reach. I don't like the time loss to switch over. Here, if we can kill the helicopter before. There we go. Saved us a little bit of time. Anybody interested in running this, Elrock has a great tutorial video on this. He kind of made it while doing a run for some charity event. I can't remember which one, but he explained everything he was going through, and he does a really good job. But it was a great introduction into this game. Oops, come on. And all the damage, if you're gonna take it in this stage, we're gonna take it right before here, because this is our last hope for pizza. We're actually on a really good pace so far. This is not quite sewer surfing, but we're working on it. We'll actually sewer surf by the time this is over. Gotta get this lonely drone up here. And this Bebop fight is very much a lottery ticket. He does whatever he feels like. But we'll hope for the best. My birthday came early this year, according to Nestmaster. Oh, shoot. No. Yeah. In ideal world, we do that before he goes into that. When he's bouncing like that, he's invincible, so we can't do any damage. So far, we're right on pace. Well, what's great is all the in this game, the Ninja Turtle team to advertise their I guess their services. That's all over the city, all over the sewers. They're not practicing the art of invisibility, that is for sure. There we go. We don't need full life for this stage. If you get all the pizzas, you get a perfect, and it gives you, like, extra points. It's a bunch of stuff you don't want, so we tend, no matter how off we are, to not get the perfect. A top route is definitely ideal, because it's hard to quick kill foot soldiers down below, because you have, if you do just a normal attack, you have to stop every time. So we do this that little quick jump, and it saves us a whole bunch of time. I'm gonna dodge some pots. I don't know who's throwing them at us, but they're very angry. Or those are buckets, so my bad. Also, during the last stage, you heard that the theme music for that song was also in Rescue Palooza. However, I really think the programmers meant to do a stage later on, because that's skateboarding didn't have much to do with... we heard it in Rescue Palooza on the rooftop, and there's a rooftop section to this game, so I'm wondering if it got mixed up in programming. Infamous elevator level, like any Turtles game, seems to have some sort of elevator. Here's just a bunch of foot soldiers that are going to swarm us. Our goal is to not hug the bottom, because that's how we end up taking damage from them. And it's okay to let them come to us. We're not really going to lose a whole lot of time waiting for them to come. Evil Elf ate a full pizza already. Here we're just gonna keep going. If you wait around, there's 4 foot soldiers that pop out, but I say why wait for them? That's a pizza. This is one of my favorite tracks in the game. Oops. That jump is very easy to mess up, but it's not a huge deal. I usually take damage from him. Now here's a section where you can get torn up on pretty easily. It's the drone's fault. Every time. They're very sporadic about how they fall. Here I can usually get that one, but I missed him. That's pretty minor damage for what can happen there. You can go through a life bar in that section. There aren't too many places that are super dangerous. That's one of them. We'll see another one in... we'll actually see another 2 places in Scene 6. Oops. Raph, you're drunk. Go home. You gotta walk into foot soldiers like that. Alright. Next boss fight is... yeah. It's a very manageable fight. This is Krang. Krang Form 1. So if we spam him, we should get 4 hits in. But we got 3. That's not good. That means we're going to have an extra cycle. Hit him there. Then he's going to shoot us. And we're going to kick him. Alright. We might get lucky and get the 5th hit. I'm going for it. No, didn't get it. You can spam a 5th hit out of them when you're feeling saucy. Yep. Giant Krang's from this one. He's a lot less trolly in this one. Yeah, it's interesting how much that I didn't realize from Palooza was in other Turtle games. That was one of them. I thought it was just making a reference to the cartoon Krang before he gets his body. Yeah, exactly, ZG. Alright. This is gonna be a little tight. Just a little bit tight. Because we're down to quite a bit of health. But if we play it conservatively, we should be fine. And ZG is our local 87 series historian. He knows the show inside out. Oh no, don't do that. This is actually tricky timing. Jump too early, you get hit. Jump too late, you get hit. There's a small window. Jump up. Alright, because we're playing it slow. When I have more life, I would plow through this, but... Free pizza here. Shoot. It's okay. Didn't expect to get hit twice there, though. A lot of this is avoidable, but a lot of it I just try to save time by jumping over. Like that is. That's a wait it. So one of our bigger lottery tickets is coming up here. It's the Pizza Monsters. It's the other really, really rando fight. This is definitely underrated. There we go. I don't care if I take the hit there. There's 2 pizzas waiting for me. But we can lose a lot of time because he pops up when he feels like it. You can kind of watch his shadow to get an idea, but like sometimes you just don't know. He's gonna pop up right. There we go. As long as I get one more quick hit in, this has been a really good fight. Nice, we got it. In a, like, really good time. We're in a good spot. Yes. And they just got an action figure. I am so excited. I really, really want to get it. And I'm not even collecting the tune. I'm mostly just going for the movie ones, but when they released the Killer Pizza ones, I definitely wanted to get it. And easy mode, we can just spam him like this. Completely acceptable strat. And we actually just got a gold split on that section. So we're actually on a crazy PB pace. Yo, Raph, what you doing, man? So this next stage, I labeled this one garbage can. It's everyone who first plays this game, and you can't blame them, would think that this is a loopy like puzzle, but it's not. You just got to keep going to the right. Oops. Oop. Yep, and oh my god, we got hit 3 times by the drone. That's not good. There's a lot of places that take stupid damage like that. Like here. I mean, we've got a pizza coming up. It's not the end of the world. But at the end of the day, every time we get hit, we lose a couple seconds, so... Wanna miss that. There's our pizza. I don't know why I did that, but that's... I just wanted to make it interesting, I guess. I wanted to show that Raph had some acrobatic skill. You'll recognize that we did a stage like this in Rescue Palooza. Again, this is what I think the theme song should have been for that stage, but instead they used the skateboard music from Back from the Sewers. I really think that was an error on their part. Ooh, well, we just kicked a lot of bullets. I feel like I waited for that one to hit me. Alright, here's our second pizza, and what we do here is just a free fall. And eventually, we catch one, and we're gonna move on to the next section. We can get a quick kill on Baxter here. Oh, shoot, I hit the wrong button. It's okay. We don't lose that much time. If I do that little jump kick maneuver there that hits him on the way down, we can hit him twice at the bottom. That's the ideal pattern, but we missed. I'm okay with it. Oops. Oh, yeah. Wrong section. Find yourself, VCG. Next, we're fighting Granitor. This is another one of these random fights. Sometimes we get a really good setup, sometimes we don't. We don't want him making 3 movements. That's just such a time waste. We're actually still ahead. Not by much, but we are still ahead. The drag sprite face should be in Twitch emote. You know, it really should. No one has a trag emote. If anybody has a trag emote, spam it. I want to see. You know what? I'm going for it. Here's why there is a huge time save on this for us. We're in a good spot for a personal best on a marathon run. I'm going for it. I'm gambling. Sewer surfing time. Oh, wow. I ate my input there. Jump. I don't normally skate 3 down on this. We shall see what happens, though. This is a very long stage. On a bar of soap? Absolutely. Let's see what happens here. Gotta be careful of the lasers. Oops. One more low. Oh, shoot. That was just a little bit too early. But again, minimal damage. This track fight, we're gonna take semi-conservatively. You can get an extra hit in on him right here, but I'm not gonna go for it. There we go. You can actually get an extra hit in on each cycle, but you have to skate pretty low percent health-wise, and I don't want to do that. There we go. And that's already time saved because I remember the PB. And we definitely took damage there. And had to do an extra cycle. As Elrock points out in his tutorial, those jumps are really, really, really tricky. That's actually a very tricky thing to not get hit there. Oh shoot. Jumped a little bit too low for that. We're still doing alright health-wise, though. Oh, absolutely. Again, stay away from the bottom, because that's how we end up taking unintentional damage. Of course, I just took damage at the top. This is just another elevator level. Bunch of foot soldiers. Alright. This next section is a bunch of Mousers. So again, we're gonna hold on the right button here to get that little bit of extra animation. It saves us just a little bit of time. Here we go. So it seems silly, but we're gonna get it anyway. This Shredder fight is truly, truly, truly. Ooh, that was not nice at all, Shredder. Alright, that's so mid-range. We're gonna go with it, though. We're gonna pray. This is the last section before the final boss. So we're gonna gamble for it. It's gonna be close. No, no, don't do it, don't do it. We're, like, right there. That's enough. Alright, we should be good. Kinda had a small, wow. This is PB pace. We just have to dodge the bullets. And we're gonna have a Super Krang fight coming up, where we're just gonna jump kick the daylights out of him. When he stomps, he can stun us, kind of like a sludge hammer, bro. Timer ends when we hit Krang on the last hit. So, and that's game. And we got a PB. It was slow on my end, and it actually was a gold split. It was 31-24. I'll run it through the frame count just to make sure, but 31-24. That was a crazy scene 6. We totally could have lost. We could have lost it there. Oh, here's the end. It runs through the cast. But it doesn't show any of the cast, which I think is kind of funny. This is like, oh, we have all these people, but we're just going to show the 4 turtles. Thank you all for the GGs. I love it. It just stuck on this. Well, everybody, it has been fun, but I am done. Coming up next is Smelly McTroll with Danger of the Ooze. Great, great game. Been watching him run it. It should be a blast. We'll finish out these credits, and I will fade to black. Wait for it. I don't know why Shredder gets his laugh in, but it is. You all have a great rest of the event. I will be watching in the spectator seat. Everyone, here comes Smelly McTroll.